Hey guys, it's Neil from the Skullbusters, and before I get started today, I just want to give a big shout out to our newest superfan member, Matt Moore. If you want to join Matt Moore and becoming a member, just hit the button below and don't forget to subscribe. So let's get back to today's video, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get gold for the National B Master License. So let's start off with Master B1. Now all you need to do really is look out for the braking point. It's a wet track. Traction control is on 1, and I'm just going to show you where I brake. So you're looking for the 100 meter mark, which is now. Just lift off and then brake straight away, heavy braker all the way to the bottom. Keep braking, brake, and then stop, and you should hopefully get gold. So let me quickly show you my settings. So it's, like I say, it's a wet track, so you just got to brake that a little bit early. So I'm on controller, automatic, traction control 1, everything is turned off. So now let's move on to the next one, Master B2. So the same again really, just a faster car. So what I've done with this one is I put the traction control on 3. I do normally just race with traction control 1, but with 3 I found it just grips that a little bit more to get more traction. As you can see, I pulled away from the Ghost, and this is where I'm braking. So we're braking a lot earlier this time. So on the brake and then stop right on the nose, and that should hopefully help you achieve gold. I mean, you could probably do that with traction control 1, but I think you will wheel spin because obviously it's a wet track. It's up to you. That's how I done it. So quickly show you my settings. Like I say, normally I race traction control 1, but on this one I've changed it to traction control 3. Everything's turned off, on controller, automatic. So let's move on to Master B3. So as you can see, as always, my traction control really is always on 1. I will tell you if it's different. So move over to the left hand side, and what you want to do is go flat out, no braking. You might need a little lift if you need to, but you shouldn't do. It's just flat out. Nice easy one, that one, and you should get gold. So let's quickly move on. Before I do so, let me show you my settings. As I said before, traction control is on 1 and everything is switched off. So let's move on. Now we move on to Master B4. So it's the same track, same corner, different car. So as you can see, traction control is on 1. Again, like before, just move over to the left hand side, and we're looking for our braking point, which was just after the 100 meter mark, and there's a little board there on the left hand side. That's our braking point. Off the brake, let the car roll, and then now back on the accelerator as fast as you can, and then over the finish line. And hopefully this will help you achieve gold. So again, as always, I will show you my settings. I'm on controller, gearbox is always automatic, traction control is on 1, and everything's turned off. So that's that done. Let's move on to the next one. So the next license we're going to be doing is Master B5, and this one again, traction control is on 1, and what we need to do is first off is we'll look out for our braking point, which is on the left hand side here now, which is now just after the 100 meter mark. What you want to do is hit the brake, then off the brake let the car roll into the corner, and then back on the accelerator as fast as you can, and then try and get a good exit so that you can get over start finish and get that gold. So once you've got that, and hopefully you do, we can move on. Quickly show you my settings as always. I'm on controller, it's always automatic, traction control on 1, everything is switched off. So that's another one down, and now we can move on to Master B6. Now this one is a bit tricky, this one. It all depends on your braking point and your traction coming out of the corner. So like I say, traction control is always on 1, looking for our braking point, which is here at the 100 metre mark. So you're hitting the brakes hard into this hairpin here, big brake, off the brake, now let the car roll, feather the accelerator and then back on as fast as you can. Try not to snatch it too soon because the back end steps out and you lose traction. But hopefully this will help you achieve gold. As always, I will show you your settings. Automatic, traction control 1, everything switched off. And then we can move on. Next one coming up is Master B7. Now again, this one is a little bit tricky. The car oversteers a little bit in braking. So again, let's keep to the right hand side, looking for our braking point, which is coming up now. It's just before the curb on the right hand side. Lift off and then brake, heavy into the corner. Left off the brake now, let the car roll, quick gentle squeeze of the throttle and then back on once the car straightens up. Like I say, it can oversteer, so the back end steps out, a bit snaky, so just be careful of that, but hopefully you'll get gold. Again, I'm going to show you my settings. Traction control on 1, everything switched off. There we go. And then we can move on again. Next one is Master B8. Again, can be a little bit tricky, but hopefully this guide, it'll help you achieve gold. So here we go, traction control is on 1. What you want to do is flat out round the corner, coming to the braking point, which is now. So little dab of the brake here now. Dab the brake, lift off the brake, let the car roll, and then same again. Dab the brake. This is your braking point. Left on this curb here, and let it roll over the corner, and then now back on the accelerator. So it's just the braking a little bit early. Lift off the brake, let the car roll into the corners, and then back on once the car kind of straightens up. And hopefully this will help you achieve gold. Again, as always, I will show you my settings. Automatic, traction control 1, everything switched off. There we go. And then we can move on. Master B9. Again, another tricky one with the car. Oversteering, bit of traction. Does struggle a little bit. So again on this one, same kind of principle, we're braking early. So we're slowing the car down right before the corner, braking off the brake now, and then let the car roll gently on the accelerator on and off, and then flat out again, and then now there's your braking point. Same thing again, off the brake, let the car roll over the corner and then straighten up, and then off you go, flat out. Hopefully you should get a good exit from there. Just need to keep up with the goals, and then you know you've got gold. So that's another one down. And what I'll do is I'll quickly again show you my settings. Automatic, traction control 1, everything is switched off. There we go. And then we can move on again now to Master B10, the last one in this license. So again, can be a bit tricky, depends. like I say, it's when you're heavy braking, the car can oversteer quite a bit. So we're looking for our braking point, move over to the right hand side, where it says number 4 there on the right, that's where you need to brake. So we're braking into the corner here now, all the way down, off the brake, and then some little squeezes if you feel like you need to just kind of correct it. Gently feather coming out of there, and then flat out, back on the accelerator. Then what you do, you just lift off here, and then that's your braking point again, number 2. Off the brake, let the car roll through the corner, gently squeeze, and then flat out now. Foot right down, over the start finish. Hopefully that will help you achieve gold. Can be a bit tricky, that one. It's all them big breakers, and you just need good exit from each corner. So as always, let's go through my settings. I'm on controller, automatic, traction control on 1, and everything is switched off. And now that we've completed the full license, here's our rewards, and the car that we receive is the one that you've just done the last test with. So okay guys, I hope this guide helps. If it did, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.